breaking news coming in. So Sharad Pawar seems to have swung into action after the embarrassing loss in the MLC polls. He's calling his close confidant and Jitendra Awad to take a complete report on why they lost and who all from the Congress ended up cross-voting. Obviously, viewers, it's a very worrying sign for the opposition Maha Vikas Aghadi in Maharashtra, considering that they had won 30 out of 48 seats in the Lok Sabha polls. They were hoping for a decent show this time around, but what has happened is a huge embarrassment to the MVA bloc. Sharad Pawar swinging into action. Arunil joining us with more on the same. Yes, Arunil, over to you. Sharad Pawar, as we were telling our viewers, seems to have swung into action. It's been a rather embarrassing loss when we speak of the MLC polls for the MVA, especially for the Sharad Pawar faction. Now it looks like he wants to know who all from the Congress's camp ended up cross-voted.
Well, good morning to you, Meenakshi. Clear embarrassment for the Maha Vikas Aghadi. Not only Sharad Pawar, who's been considered as one of the senior veteran mastermind politicians in, at least when it comes to Maharashtra politics. Now, his own candidate, Jayant Patil, has lost in the MLC elections. And one of the main instrumental factors in the defeat, it is slated to be the 7 Congress MLAs who have defected, who basically have cross-voted for the Mahayuti. This fear was been raised earlier by the Maha Vikas Aghadi leaders as well. But the Congress basically had shown confidence. They kept their MLAs in hotels as well. In fact, all the parties had kept their respective MLAs in hotels. However, despite that, despite a whip being issued, the Congress MLAs, 7 of them, cross-voted for the Mahayuti alliance. And what happened? Basically, 9 of all the Mahayuti had put in 9 candidates. All 9 were victorious. There were total 11 candidates, 11 seats in the fray, and 12 candidates were contesting. Sharad Pawar's candidate lost because of one of the factors is this cross-voting. In fact, there is another crucial breaking update that we would like to give to our viewers is the Congress party has also swung into action, Meenakshi.
Okay.
The Congress party has identified those 7 MLAs who have basically cross-voted. They have names of all those 7 MLAs. We cannot put out the names on our channel, but we also obviously know those 7 Congress MLAs. And a report is being sent to Delhi High Command of the Congress party. What the Maharashtra Congress basically is feeling is, what their request to Delhi High Command is, that all these 7 Congress MLAs should be disqualified because they had been issued a whip. They signed on that whip as well. Congress basically is claiming that they had certain kind of a coding mechanism that they had used. And based on that coding mechanism, they have identified who these 7 MLAs are. Now, what kind of punishment is being given by the Delhi High Command, we will be keeping a close eye on. But Maharashtra Congress leaders are pushing for disqualification of these 7 Congress MLAs who cross-voted for the Mahayuti.
Arunil, this is a crucial piece of information and I'd like to reiterate and underline for our viewers, and we'll be putting out that information, viewers, on our screens as well. So Arunil, you're telling us basically that it's not just Sharad Pawar, it's also the Congress party which has swung into action. They have identified the 7 leaders who cross-voted, names which you say we can't reveal. What action can follow? What happens next? Will the names go to the High Command in Delhi? Will the final decision be taken by them, considering, as you were also mentioning, a whip had been issued? Despite of that, the Congress MLAs ended up cross-voting, which obviously helped the Mahayuti.
Well, a detailed report by the Maharashtra Congress has already been sent to the Delhi High Command. In that report, the names of those 7 MLAs, Congress MLAs, is mentioned. And what the Maharashtra Congress leaders basically are pushing for is the disqualification of all these 7 MLAs. They claim that a whip was issued. There were fears that were being raised by the Maha Vikas Aghadi leaders. We individually spoke to all our MLAs and they had assured us that they will be voting for the Maha Vikas Aghadi. However, it is startling to know that 7 of them voted for the Mahayuti. There are serious allegations against these 7 Congress MLAs. What made them take this kind of a decision? And they are expecting the Delhi Congress High Command to disqualify these 7 Congress MLAs. With respect to Sharad Pawar is concerned, he has also called his close confidant, that is Jitendra Awad, taking the exact measure, taking an exact review about why his MLC did not win. His MLC lost. Why did they have to face embarrassment? Who are those 7 Congress MLAs? What has to be done about them? Obviously, Sharad Pawar may also have a role with it, with him also communicating with the Delhi Congress High Command.
Okay, Arunil, why don't you stay with us? We also have Tuhin Sinha of the BJP who's joined us on the phone line. Thank you, sir, for joining us. Obviously, it's a big win for the BJP. 7 MLAs looks like of the Congress had cross-voted, which obviously ended up helping the Mahayuti. How do you see, this result? Because when we speak of the reactions which are coming in from the MVA, obviously they are in a huddle mode. They're looking at how the cross-voting happened, but they're also attacking your party for doing this sort of jod-tod politics, for indulging in cross-voting, luring MLAs from the other side.
Two things are very clear. It's a very clear indication of which way the Maharashtra Assembly elections is going to be heading later this year, because no winning party MLA would ever cross-vote. So, whatever the Congress may have scored in the Lok Sabha elections, that was basically a flash in the pan. Basically, even the Congress workers, even the Congress MLAs and members of parliament in Maharashtra know that they can't go anywhere beyond the Lok Sabha. Number two, it re-establishes Devendra Fadnavis ji as the tallest leader in Maharashtra. I think he has exceptional support, exceptional following among all parties. And, this is obviously an indication of the fact that even Congress and, the Aghadi MLAs do feel that BJP has a better prospect in the assembly election and might be warming up to the BJP in the coming months.
Right. And sir, do you think that these elections, MLC elections, will have any ramifications on the assembly elections? Because many were calling it a precursor or a semi-final to the finals. That's, of course, the assembly elections in the state of Maharashtra.
It has given a very clear indication that the Aghadi performance in the Lok Sabha elections was a fluke. That they managed to win whatever they could, mainly because they managed to spread the lies, they managed to spread the falsehood about the constitution being endangered through doctored videos. And that can succeed once, that cannot succeed beyond that. So whatever they have achieved in the Lok Sabha elections, that is their peak. From here, the Aghadi is only going to go down. And I think the series of measures announced in the budget 10 days ago by the Maharashtra government of Eknath Shinde ji and Devendra Fadnavis ji, I think that has had an impact on the people. So BJP and the Yuti is going to stage a grand comeback from here in the 3 months in the run-up. There are still 3 months left for the assembly elections. And I can tell you that we are headed towards a big win.
Okay. All right, thank you for joining us. BJP, as one would expect, obviously is buoyed by these MLC results. They're saying that it's a precursor to the upcoming assembly poll. Sanjay Raut speaking at the moment, I believe. Let's listen in.
बरं का असे खेळ कधी करणार नाही. ठीक आहे, त्यांच्याकडे पैसे आहेत, त्यांची समृद्धी वाढलेली आहे, त्या समृद्धीतून हा पैसा जाऊ शकतो. पण ही निवडणूक साधी नव्हती, ही निवडणूक सोपी नव्हती, ही निवडणूक पैशाची होती. ही निवडणूक जनशक्ती विरुद्ध जनशक्ती ही अशाच प्रकारे होती.
They have money, they will use that money power. This election was not about trust, it was not about who will support which party, it was about the money power and wealth.
काही गरज नाही खरं म्हणजे अफगाणिस्तानमधून कांदा मागवण्याची. महाराष्ट्रातल्या शेतकऱ्यांचा कांदा इथे सडतोय, पडू नये, त्याला भाव नाही. आणि शेतकऱ्यांना 4 पैसे जेव्हा मिळू लागतात तेव्हा बाहेरून कांदा मागवला जातो.
Farmers are striving in the state of Maharashtra.
शेतकऱ्यांना नुकसान पोहोचवण्याच्या भूमिका कायम घेतल्या जातात. आता या राज्यामधले अनेक मंत्री,
This government has done nothing for the farmers.
आम्ही आता पार्लमेंटला हा विषय उचलू.
Many of our leaders from this state are ministers in center.
त्यांनी एक इलेक्शन पिटिशन केलेलं आहे विनायक राऊत यांनी, आणि ते फार अत्यंत महत्वाचं आहे. या निवडणुकीमध्ये सिंधुदुर्ग रत्नागिरी
Vinayak Raut has filed a petition against Narayan Rane for heckling and threatening the voters in the Lok Sabha polls.
आणि त्या प्रकारचे पुरावे, त्या खरेदी विक्रीचे पुरावे मतदारांनी व्हिडिओ शूटिंग.
We have proof that how votes were bought by Narayan Rane.
मतदारांना धमकावण्यात आलं, मतदारांच्या घराघरामध्ये पैशाची पाकिटं फेकण्यात आली, हे सगळे पुरावे.
This is about Sindhudurg Lok Sabha seat. Sanjay Raut is alleging that Naran Rane bought votes in his constituency and they have proof, and that is why a petition has been filed.